Are you suffering with chronic digestive problems? Do you feel nauseated all the time? There's a nerve called the vagus nerve. It's called the 10th cranial nerve. It comes off the brainstem, which is part of your nervous system in the upper neck, and its job is to control digestion and a bunch of other different functions in the body. What we find in our office is this top vertebra sitting to the base of the skull can dislodge structurally out of position from a car accident, a sports injury, or any blunt type trauma. And inside of this top vertebra is the spinal cord, more importantly, the brain stem. And the brain stem is where the vagus nerve comes off of. And if you've had a structural misalignment somewhere in the past due to an injury and it's tractioning on the brain stem, and we won't get into the neurophysiology of how that happens, but just rest assured if you have an upper cervical misalignment, your vagus nerve can be affected, and it can be the root cause in some cases of people who suffer with chronic nausea, digestive problems, and things of this nature. So if you're someone who's changed your diet, you've taken more fiber, you're eating better, and you're still having chronic digestive trouble or chronic nausea, and you've ruled out colitis and Crohn's disease and some of these other things, a really good place to look is the structural part of the neck and to see if that's where it's coming from. The work in our office we do is called Blair Upper Cervical Technique. It's a technique within chiropractic who focuses its sole tension on the upper neck. We take 3D imaging that allows us to know, once we know that you have a problem from the neurological tests that we take 3D imaging that allows us to see what direction and how much you're off. And then the goal of the care is to correct it, to get that segment back in its normal biomechanical range of motion so your body can function better. So again, if you're someone who's suffering with chronic digestive trouble and nausea, do yourself a favor, look up Upper Cervical Chiropractic near me. Find someone in your area, go get a consultation, find out if that could be at the root of your chronic digestive trouble.